Well, folks, after that devastating elbow drop that we just saw that put away Sheik Ali in their last match, Gino, you really have to give marks for courage to Sheik Ali and for determination to Eddie the Brain Creature, because he took a lot of punishment as well. Look at the way Sheik Ali just invaded the ring, took care of Deepak Singh, pulling the ninja mask on Abdullah the Butcher and going to work. Does he have something in his hand?
He does, Milt, right now, and right away he attacked Abdullah right off the bat, and probably it's the only way he can get to Abdullah.
Well, he came in very quickly, I think, attempting to use the element of surprise to its greatest advantage. Jumped Abdullah the Butcher after taking care of his manager, Deepak Singh. Rest assured, some of that strategy had to come from the Brain, Eddie Creechman. Boy, is there bad blood between Creechman and Abdullah, and anybody that associates with Creechman towards Abdullah as well, Gino. And what is that Sheik Ali is using on the head of the Butcher?
It's taking the form, I would say it's a taped piece of metal right now, and he's hitting Abdullah. He knows that Abdullah can bleed easy. He's only got scar tissue up there anyway on that forehead, and even the manager right now is holding his neck from that punch he took from Sheik Ali. And so far, Abdullah's coming out with something right now.
Well, that's not unusual, and he did. Abdullah, famous for many, many years for using foreign objects. It's incredible, Gino, that it's a matter of who you wrestle that determines whether the fans cheer for you or boo you, isn't it?
Well, right now, Milt, I would not call that a wrestling match. I'm calling that a pure six brawl. Abdullah against Sheik Ali. What else you gonna expect?
Well, mayhem, absolute mayhem. Sheik Ali whipped off the ropes, put to the canvas with a shoulder tackle, slam, and here comes Abdullah. 450 pounds in the elbow drop. Gino Brito did it again.
That's right, he did it before, and he did it again the same way, the same fashion.
Creechman taking his life in his hands, coming into the ring. Abdullah picking up the Brain. Body slams him kind of gingerly in a way.
No, please, Abdullah.
Creechman still has the cigar in his mouth. Elbow drop. Oh, my goodness. And the... can you believe it, Gino?
That's a little bit of showboating on the part of the referee. That Eddie Creechman, with all his faults and all that, shouldn't have to take a beating like that from Abdullah.
And there's the steel cane. The steel cane belonging to Creechman, used by Abdullah the Butcher against Sheik Ali to once again put him to the canvas. Look at that look on the face of Abdullah the Butcher, a determined man, and you'll see more of that later on this International Wrestling Home Video, folks. Abdullah the Butcher victorious against, in this case, both Sheik Ali and the Brain, Eddie Creechman. Let's take another look. Well, there you see, Sheik Ali whipped across the ring, the shoulder laid in, and I'm convinced that that shoulder tackle on its own, without the ensuing body slam, and now the 450-pound elbow drop, would have done in Sheik Ali in any event. Look at that look on the face of Abdullah the Butcher, determined to right what he considers a wrong of many, many years perpetrated on him by his former manager, the Brain, Eddie Creechman. He used Creechman's own steel cane on Sheik Ali, and then he elbow dropped the Brain, Eddie Creechman, a man 1/3 the weight that he himself possesses. Abdullah the Butcher for many, many years has been and does still continue to be one of the most devastating, one of the most destructive forces in all the world of professional wrestling. This man is not to be trifled with. At one time, Creechman seemed to know and understand that. I don't know what did it to Creechman, but something happened and he forgot the lesson that he himself had been attempting to impart to wrestling fans throughout the entire world for so long, as to the capabilities of this man, Abdullah the Butcher. And in having done so, he may well have brought upon himself his own destruction, his own demise in the world of professional wrestling. There have been very few managers in the professional business that have enjoyed the kind of success that Eddie the Brain Creechman has enjoyed for as long as he has been in this business. And there, what an inglorious way to exit the ring, having withstood that phenomenal elbow drop given him by Abdullah the Butcher, his own former protege, to be taken now and rolled out of the ring and taken from the ring on a stretcher. Look at that exhibition of glee on the face of the new manager of Abdullah the Butcher, that being Deepak Singh, the man who had the ultimate insult given him at one time when Creechman took the turban from him. To that is the biggest insult that you can give to a person who follows the Sikh credo, as does Mr. Singh. Abdullah the Butcher exiting the ring after having given what for to both Sheik Ali and his former mentor, the Brain, Eddie Creechman. Wrestling fans, this is not the last we will see on this particular international wrestling videotape of the Butcher. Look at that. The man has absolutely no mercy whatsoever, slamming that stacking chair over the head and the body of Eddie the Brain Creechman while he is on the stretcher about to be taken from ringside. And Abdullah the Butcher now venting some frustration on his own manager, Deepak Singh. I don't understand the actions of this man. The entire wrestling world has been trying to figure him out for many, many years. He stands alone as a very unique individual, and there he is, Abdullah the Butcher.